Good morning, everyone. I know it's been a minute since I did a video. It's been a lot going on. This past weekend, we went to a funeral. My cousin, she was only a few years older than me. She was 46. She passed away, and it was kind of not kind of, it was a shock. But it was just amazing to see how our family came together and, was there for her mom and her sister and, just honored her wishes as far as for her funeral and the service and the repast and such. It was always good to see family, even though we did see each other in the beginning of the month at her uncle's funeral, well, at my cousin's funeral. I just wanted to, I don't know, I'm missing the hell out of my parents this morning. I don't know, like the last couple of days, I've been feeling like this abundance of love and just like happiness and just feeling like, okay, I got this shit. And then it's like now, I don't feel sad. I just feel like, damn, I wish I could just hold them and give them a hug. You don't realize how much you miss a hug. You don't realize how much you miss your family or miss your parents. Like, nobody could ever experience that unless they go through it. Like, what that feels like to miss your mother or your father. But I think about where I was, what are we in, 2023, 2018, during this time, I was going through a bad moment where I, lost my mind. It was like a come to Jesus moment. It was like, I lost it. I'm walking around Central Avenue. I'm in Charlotte, so I'm walking around Central Avenue with no shoes on, just lost my mind, okay? I remember I just bought myself this brand new Toonie and Burke bag. I threw it somewhere. By the time, I remember I dropped my phone and the lady took my phone. And I asked her, I saw that she took my phone, and later on, I wanted the phone because I had took out my outfit. I was planning on ending my life. And I remember I was like, but I gotta talk to Amir first before I do that. And I'm like, but I need my phone. I gotta call Amir. And I saw her. She came outside and I was like, yo, miss, you got my phone? And she was like, no, I don't. So I'm about to walk over to knock this lady down, okay? And when I'm about to walk to knock the lady down, all I hear is toot, 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 the police sounds. And they came and they was like, we got a call about you, a wellness check and all of that. And I don't remember nothing. Nothing. I don't remember anything from that day until the Saturday before Mother's Day. So that was a whole week. I don't remember anything. I just remember when I did wake up and get back into myself, I remember the nurses saying to me, you were so angry and so violent and just so, and I'm like, damn, that ain't me. Don't get it twisted. I will pop off if I have to, but my core, who I am, is not a violent person. And I remember just waking up and I could just hear God say to me, it was just a moment. And he was like, forgive, forgive, forgive. And that was the last time that I spoke to my cousin Kelvin. When I came out the hospital, I was like, Melissa, you gotta forgive. I forgave my cousin. And, I confronted him. And I was just like, look, you did this to me. And, da-da-da-da. And he apologized. And to know last month, or I don't even remember when it was. I don't even be paying attention to the time. But just to know that I, told my family about his death. And I saw the pictures of him on the floor and I'm trying to revive him. It hit me, like you definitely have to be mindful of who you come in contact with and how you deal with people, because you don't know, they might be the one who is going to tell your family or relay the message that you're gone or something has happened to you. Now, don't get me wrong, my family still would have found out in America that he was, that he had passed to Trinidad, of course, but it didn't work that way. I was the one that told them, and they were able to get themselves together. And it was hard for me. It was hard because, at the end of the day, he hurt me for a lot of years by molesting me. But at the end of the day, he's still my cousin. He's still my uncle's son. He's still my father's nephew. He still has my blood. We got almost the same blood running through each other. And at the end of the day, it wasn't about the hurt and everything. It was that's my cousin, and he's not going to be buried like a dog, So it did allow me to heal from that. And but now, like, I miss my mom and my dad, and I just wish that, I know I'm just like everywhere talking, but this is how I feel, and these are how the thoughts are coming to my mind, because I really feel like at the end of the day, they really understood who I am. And I just thank God that they provided me with the foundation of love, family, and just forgiveness and just goodness. The core of those two people made me, and that because of them, I'm still pushing, I'm still persevering, I'm resilient. I feel like I'm getting all these new diagnoses from the doctors about my mental health, and still trying to get the disability because I'm not working. But I'm not going to let that stop me. I'm not working. I'm donating plasma in order for me to have an income. I watch my cousin's baby and I get a little bit of money from that, but it's not work. I'm used to bringing home a decent amount on a check. But God has helped me through, and he will help me through. And I'm just thankful. I think that's what this video was about. Just thankful to know where I've come from and where I am now. You would never know unless I told you. And I just want to be encouraging to someone to know that life when you're going through something, it may feel like that's the end, like it's the end all be all, like it ain't never going to get better. But just know that it's only up. When you're down, the only place that you can go is up. And just know that when you look up, know that you pray to God and you ask God to help you and guide you and be there for you. And don't get me wrong, temptation is a mother. Like, it will, it will call you. But I know that I came too far for temptation to let me go down that aisle, because you just opening up a Pandora's box when you go into that temptation of trying to get money and do things. And so I'm just being patient and taking it one day at a time. My face, if you notice, I'm always messing with my face because I think my medicine does that to me sometimes. But whatever, I'm taking the medicine, I'm going to the therapy, doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. This is the most I've ever done what I'm supposed to be doing in my life. The only thing that's getting to me now is like the physical part. I done gained so much weight. And I need to start getting like working out and stuff, but that's something I'm working on. I just want to thank everyone for being there for me. Tell my family that I love them, and one day at a time. Peace.